Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst the rolling hills, there lived a young apprentice named Lai. Lai possessed a restless mind and an insatiable thirst for knowledge. He spent his days studying under a wise old master who had dedicated his life to the pursuit of wisdom and understanding. One evening, as the sun began its descent, Lai approached his master with a question that had been lingering in his thoughts for quite some time. "Master," he asked, "how does one master the art of letting go? How does one surrender to the flow of life?" The old master, with a gentle smile, beckoned Lai to sit beside him on a worn wooden bench, overlooking a tranquil pond. "My young apprentice," he began, "let me tell you a tale that will illuminate the path to surrender. Once, in a bustling city, there lived a skilled tightrope walker named Ikeo. He was renowned for his incredible balance and unwavering focus. Crowds would gather to witness his daring feats, defying gravity high above the ground. One day, a wise old sage approached Ikeo. Intrigued by his abilities, "Young man," the sage said, "you have mastered the art of balance, but have you truly mastered the art of surrender?" Perplexed, Ikeo inquired, "What do you mean, wise sage?" The sage smiled and gestured toward the tightrope. "You are an expert in maintaining control over the rope, never wavering, never falling. But can you trust the rope enough to let go?" Ikeo pondered the sage's words for a moment. Determined to understand the essence of surrender, he agreed to take on the challenge. He climbed onto the tightrope, his heart pounding with uncertainty. With every step, he carefully released his grip, surrendering to the unknown. As Ikeo traversed the rope with arms outstretched, he realized that surrender did not mean giving up control entirely, but rather embracing the interplay between control and trust. He discovered that surrender was an act of profound courage, a willingness to accept that which is beyond our control. Returning to the present moment, the old master turned to Lai and said, "Just like Ikeo, we must learn to balance control and surrender. We can make plans and strive for our goals, but we must also recognize when to let go and trust in the natural ebb and flow of life." Lai, captivated by the tale, questioned his master further. "But how does one surrender, master? How does one release the grip of attachment?" The master paused, reflecting on his own journey, and then shared a personal story. "Once I had a beautiful garden filled with vibrant flowers. Each day I tended to them with great care, nurturing their growth and reveling in their blossoms. However, no matter how much I tried to control their existence, some flowers withered and faded away. One day, in the midst of my frustration, I decided to sit quietly in the garden, observing the flowers without any expectations. I watched as bees hummed, butterflies danced, and petals gently swayed in the breeze. In that moment, I realized that my attachment to the flowers had blinded me to the beauty of their transient nature. The key to surrender, my dear apprentice, lies in embracing impermanence. Just as the flowers come and go, so do moments, relationships, and experiences. By accepting this impermanence and releasing our grip on what we cannot control, we open ourselves to the profound wisdom and beauty of life. Lai absorbed his master's teachings, feeling a newfound clarity washing over him. The journey toward mastering the art of letting go and surrendering had just begun, but he understood that it was a journey worth undertaking. In the days that followed, Lai immersed himself in the practice of surrender. He learned to observe his thoughts without judgment, allowing them to come and go like passing clouds in the vast sky of his mind. He discovered that by acknowledging his attachments and desires, he could loosen their hold over him. In the journey of life, the art of letting go and surrendering holds profound wisdom and transformative power. It is not merely a passive act of giving up, but an active choice to release our attachments, embrace impermanence, and trust in the inherent order of the universe. Understand the nature of letting go. Letting go is not about denying or suppressing our emotions or desires. It is about acknowledging them, observing them without judgment, and then consciously choosing to release our attachment to their outcomes. Embrace impermanence. Everything in life is transient. Our experiences, relationships, and even our own existence. When we recognize the impermanence of all things, we can loosen our grip on what we cannot control and find peace in the ebb and flow of life. Cultivate awareness and presence. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in the art of letting go. By developing present moment awareness, we can observe our thoughts, emotions, and attachments as they arise, allowing us to consciously choose whether to hold on or let go. Practice self-compassion. Letting go can be challenging, as it often requires us to confront our fears and relinquish familiar patterns. Be kind to yourself throughout this process. Treat yourself with compassion, patience, and understanding as you navigate the complexities of surrender. Trust the process. Surrender requires trust in ourselves, in others, and in the unfolding of life. Trust that the universe has a way of guiding us, even in the face of uncertainty. Have faith that by letting go, you create space for new opportunities, growth, and transformation. Subscribe now as we upload more than one story on a daily basis.